Well, well, well. Congratulations to everybody here. We made it to episode number 20. 20 is a big one, as I say with everyone, but specifically something about 20. Something about 20 just sits a little differently, doesn't it? You know how it goes. One of those episodes that just makes you so, yum, 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 yum. So, thank you guys for being here tonight. As you guys know, I got my topics. I talk about my topics, of course I do. But this is a call-in show, meaning that if you'd like to call in to the show tonight to talk about your, I don't know, dating, early stage relationships, meeting people, first dates, second dates, third dates, getting ghosted, situationships, friends with benefits, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Let me go down the list. Look no further. Hit that link. The link is pinned in the chat. You cannot miss it. It's pinned in the chat. You just can't miss it. It's also pinned in the description, so it's double pinned. No way that both of your silly little eyes can't see them. So, moving forward, if anybody has questions of how do we call in, how do we get in, please, everybody, just tell them the link is right there in the chat. It's pinned for your convenience. Welcome. Welcome to episode number 20 today. We're going to talk about a couple different things because I've been seeing a pattern. Kind of just a pattern decision making. And we're going to talk about friends, not with benefits. No, because you guys know how I feel about friends with benefits. They're useless to you. Ladies, yeah, guys can enjoy that problem, enjoy that. But for the most part, they're useless to you, ladies. However, a lot of you lovely ladies have come to me recently with this I have a great guy friend. And you will sit down here and tell me a very immaculate story about this guy's been friend with you for 12 years. There's no way. And what you ladies don't understand is that there is way, plenty of way, that he might be just waiting for the door to open. Now, one would say, well, that would sound crazy. Why would he wait for me for so long? He ain't waiting just for you. He ain't waiting just for you. You think you're the only one he's waiting for? No, you're one of the doors that he's waiting to open. And he wants you to open the door, not him. He's not going to kick the door down and ruin the friendship. Of course not. Now, overall thesis, overall general consensus, obviously, can guys and girls be friends? Yes, they can. Notice how I said can. Can. They can be friends. For a vast majority of you, I would say no. And particularly on these three conditions. Janine, I see you, or I'm going to call you Jay for the moment. Jay, I see you in the queue. I'm going to get you in a second. I'll be right with you. Particularly if there's any attraction in either party, there's no friendship. Because what I tend to see many of you ladies do is you disguise a very gray zone in this ship that you have with this person. And you say you don't want to do that because you might be friends. You're not a friend if you're attracted to that person. Now, I want to clarify something. Somebody can be objectively attractive, and you might not be attracted to them. How do you know he's your friend? Well, truly a friend. I'll tell you exactly how you know. Number one, he's never had any saggies moments with you. No intimacy has taken place. Seems to be more platonic, doesn't it? I would agree. Doesn't mean it can't get platonic. I'm just saying that's a good sign that he might be closer to friend. Doesn't mean he ain't waiting for it. Number two, he's got to see you like he's got to be repulsed by the idea of being intimate with you. I don't care how hot you are. Doesn't really matter. There's plenty of hot girls that guys would be like, ugh, I could never do it. But you might be good for it, Jed. But me? No, I could never. It's disgusting. I couldn't even think about it. I know things about her that you would kill to know. But I'm not going to say them. I've seen too much. I've seen too far. I've seen her room. I could never. Yuck. That's the kind of guy you want as a friend. He operates more like a brother, but a brother is disrespectful at times. A brother's like, man, shut up. Tired of you complaining. That's more of a sign of a friend, especially when it comes to guys, ladies. If a guy's over there simping around you, always waiting for the opening, doing everything, I ain't no friend. That's just a dude waiting for the cookie. Let's call a spade here. Why do we got to complicate this? That's not a friend. So he has to be repulsed about the idea of sleeping with you because he does never seen that as a possibility. Then I could see him more as a friend. But so many of you consider all guys you meet and come across and hang out with as friends that you can't tell, because just because you can be friends with him does not mean that he can be friends with you. And on a vast majority of the spaces and conditions, they're not just friends with you. And if you give them the moment, let's see if they take it. And too many of you get confused by this friendship game, ladies. Don't get played by this, because, and another reason I'm going to tell you this, because one of the calls last night reminded me of this very clearly. And then a call I had yesterday reminded me of this. So I'm going to state it very simple and clear. Ladies, this whole, when you become friends with somebody and when you're friendly, just because you're friendly and you like him, that you're not a friend, dude. You're playing friends. And you're playing friends till you get what you want. Do I suggest people become friends before they date? No, I don't. Because you live in a lie. Lack of intention, lack of directness, and you live in a lie. We all know that's cap. Now, sure, of course it can happen. It's happened in the past. People have become friends and friendly and, of course, fallen in love at sometimes. But for all of you to say that you don't want guys to play games and you don't want directness, you want intentionality, and you want him to do what he should be doing, then don't tell him to placate this thing and play games. That's a game play. He don't want to be your friend. That's why he's talking to you in the first place. Like the nerve. It's like the absolute nerve. All right, Jay. You ready? All right, she's ready. All right. We're going to get her in. All right, first call of the night. Let's do it. Janine.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, is that an Australian?
I'm South African, but I'm calling from New Zealand.
Yeah. South African. Okay, cool. Are you in
Yes.
South Africa?
No, I'm in New Zealand.
Ah, very nice. You're in
Yeah.
New Zealand. And
Yes.
cool. And how old?
I am 42 years old.
Okay, cool. What you got for
Yeah.
us, Jay?
So I met a guy on Hinge, like a dating. Do you guys have Hinge in America?
We do.
Yeah, you do. So we've been seeing each other for like 3 months. He's like very emotionally available, talks about his feelings, takes me on dates, consistent messages, hang out, everything. But the situation is like he was in a 14-year relationship and he got cheated on by his ex. So he's wanting to take it slow. So I'm just now in two minds. Do I wait? Because I've seen your videos about bringing up, like, not what are we, but like what I need.
Okay.
And to say, like, for this to move forward, I need like commitment. But do you think I need to be a bit more patient when somebody's been cheated on?
All right. So let's walk back through it. Good question, by the way, because I feel like this can apply across the board. How old is he?
Yeah. He's 40.
40. Was he married
Yeah.
or just in a relationship?
Just in a relationship. But they got together when he was like 25. So, and they've got 2 kids together as well. So he is like, he's dropped like the girlfriend word here and there, like, because it's getting to the stage now where he wants me to meet the kids eventually, like it's coming up. But now, like, I want commitment, but I'm just like, should I maybe wait another month or so, because I don't want to push him too much, because he said to me he will need like a bit more time and patience, because his trust got broken and he got hurt before.
When did he say that? Just out of curiosity.
Like, it's been coming up in conversation like the last few months, not recently, but like especially the first month. He said, like, because I said, what will you need from me? And he said, it will just take time, because obviously he got cheated on. So, but he brought up like meeting the kids situation as well, and me meeting the kids. So that's a good sign. But I'm just like, I don't want to state what I need already. So it's been like 3 months we've been seeing each other now.
All right. So let's not overcomplicate it. Let's just overly kind of try and simplify it and then work backwards. So I can understand.
Yeah.
Yes, by the way, it's more than okay when, especially, see, all these high level specific rules, they don't work on a personal relationship side, because you get to know somebody. You know, if it's somebody says they cut them off after this monotone, it's a lack of understanding.
Yeah.
I can understand why you want to give room, by the way, which you should.
Yeah.
Which you should. you should have no problem giving it another room and not necessarily trying to push for the commitment, because that's not going to get it anywhere anyway.
Yeah.
I think you got to get to the point where are things in place. How often do you see this guy?
So he has like the kids on, week off. So when he has the kids, twice a week, but he makes like an effort to even come up just for an hour and a half, because we
Okay.
live like half an hour from each other. He makes the effort to see me, even when it's difficult, which I
Sure.
appreciate.
Now,
And
would
then
you
when
say,
Hmm?
go ahead. Go ahead.
And then when he doesn't have the kids, still like twice a week, I would say at this point, which is fine with me. I'm not pushing him. He's really into like working out and things, so I'm giving him that space to like do his things.
Yes.
Um,
Okay. All right. Would you
yeah,
say that you feel like it's ready to be relationship? Think about
yes,
the components of the relationship that it is right now. Are those things developed enough for you to say yes?
yes,
Okay. So here's how you do this. I think you should agree to give him some time and space. By the way, he'll appreciate that. He'll say,
yeah,
"Wow, she's not trying to push for something that wasn't, or maybe even could be there, but she's
yeah,
not trying to do that right now, considering what she knows that I went through."
yeah,
So I'd let that go right now.
yeah,
On the flip side, on the contrary, I would also say that yes, listen, I'm willing to let this thing go, because you might need some time, and you might need some time to for us to feel like this is right for you, considering.
yeah,
However, I also don't want to put myself in a position where I'm meeting your kids and getting close to them, and we're not really in a relationship,
yes. That's my
because
concern.
because
Yeah,
then it feels like, okay, we don't work out now. I got close to your kid. It feels off to me.
mm,
So, in my opinion, the addition here is that yeah, you should wait a little bit, give them some time, but I would maybe even hold off on the meeting kids until you're in a relationship with them,
yeah.
and I would say that to them.
So yeah, I think I'm in the mindset now. Like I just want to be like talk to him and say, we discussed like meeting the kids, and I just what I'm going to need is like a form of commitment when that time comes, because like you said, I don't want to meet kids and
Yeah,
get close to them and then
correct,
we're not in a relationship.
correct.
Yeah,
Yes. So I think you should suggest that meeting the kids when you guys are actually in a relationship would probably be best.
yes, that's a good idea. Yeah.
That
Very
kills
smart.
two birds right there.
Yes, yes. That's yeah.
Yes,
I think
yes.
I just didn't want to like be pushing on it, because in the
No, you
past I've
don't.
like stayed in situationships or situations longer than I should, and
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen again now.
Yeah, I agree. You don't need to push it.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
I think you
yeah,
should give it space, but mention that caveat.
yeah,
I would do that.
yeah. That's a good idea. So I can set my standards of what I need, but just not in a pushy kind of way.
Correct.
Oh,
Correct.
very good. I love your page, by the way. It's very
I
helpful.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. Well, shout out to Janine. Is it all right? And we'll
Yeah,
we'll we'll be hearing from you soon, Janine.
yeah. Thank you so
All
much.
right. All right. Shout out to Janine. Shout out to Janine. That little South African accent she got running through here. Sweet. Very sweet. Very sweet. Let me tell you also, ladies, something. And while I'm on the topic, about the full friends thing, let me jump for a moment. And yes, anybody who wants to call in, you got to hit that link. It's a StreamYard link. It's pinned in the chat. It's also in the description. You can't miss it. And you will enter the backstage. When I see you backstage, at some point, I will elevate you in. Shout out to Rick. Shout out to Rick for the super chat. Appreciate it, Rick. Yep. Shout out to Ricky Tiki Taki. Second note, understand something, ladies. If you are ladies, let me tell you something right now. And has nothing to do with the lovely lady who just called. If you are above 40 and you have kids, this is for you. I want you to understand something. You do not, and I know that I might even get a little backlash for this. I don't really care. You do not play the rule set of a 24, 25, 26, 28-year-old girl. And some of you have these stringent little rule sets that are not a part of your game. Your game's different, and it should be played differently. People in different phases of life, people in different phases of life, people in different phases of life have different obligations, different responsibilities, in a completely different lifestyle. And you got to understand that. That's not the game you play. You don't say, okay, cut it off after 2 months. Hold on a second, pal. That's not how that works. Especially when you're dealing with a guy your age, above 40s, 50s, whatever, they have lives they've lived too. They have schedules, they have regimens, they have things that are going on. Sometimes it takes a little bit to integrate your life with somebody at that phase of life. That's what I'm saying to you. You don't go out here playing, oh, if this doesn't happen by 2 months, if this doesn't happen by 3 months, no. And you're only going to be hurting yourself that way. You're only going to be pushing people away. You're only trying to push for a contract. That's not the point of yours. You're not rushing to get married and have kids. Let's call a spade a spade. If you ain't in that position, forget about it. Stop playing these young girls. Oh, don't put up with this and keep your standard. It ain't going to work for you that way. That doesn't work either, by the way, especially with guys in your range and around your lifestyle that also have kids. It's not the same. You have to learn to give people a little bit of rope. Different phase of life. And you got to know how to do that and respect that. It just sounds so weird. Well, I'm sorry, pal. Don't matter. You don't have to. You can plug your ears. Sounds so weird, girl. I'm trying to hit you with some diamond here. Because many of y'all effing up the game for yourself, not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Once kids are involved, yes, rules do change. Okay, Andrea, not that. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you with that. Oh, shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Ricky for the 10. Shout out to Ricky for the 10. Appreciate Rick. Oh, to give me a timeline. I agree with you, Andre. I agree. I was just using your thing as an example. I wasn't talking to you personally, but you get the point. Timelines from commitment don't work. And I'm going to say this across the board, right? You can't guilt people into doing something you want them to do. I see plenty of you ladies online thinking you can use guilt. And guilt will make somebody do something. But guilt is not a motivator for people. Not a big enough one to choose partners. No. They have to want it. So when you get to a point and you get to a place where you're talking to somebody and there's a little bit of guilt and you want to guilt them into liking you or doing something for you, understand something. That's not sustainable and that's not going to get to work. You might be able to twist somebody's opinion or moment at the time, but long term, that don't work. People have to like and want you. And if you have to put timelines of this and that, he needs to do this by that, you don't own him. Now you can just say, this is what I'm looking for. And if that doesn't happen, then I can leave. That's true. But you don't give people this bounciness. Yes. Yeah, you guys can ask questions in the chat too, by the way. I will get to those in a second. Got a couple topics. Shout out to Rick for the donation, for the super chat. Yeah. Let's do it. Shout out to Ricky Tiki Taki. Let's do it. Yeah, guys, like I said, you can ask it in the chat too. Of course you can. But if you do want to call in, it's that. And by the way, everybody here, can you just like the video and subscribe if you have not subscribed to the YouTube, because we're going up on here. This is our focus point now. This is our focus point. Understand something. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about ghosting. Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Rick. Thank you, Rick. Let's talk about ghosting. Guys, everybody gets ghosted. What are we talking about? It happens to everybody. It's happened to me plenty of times. It's happened to everybody I know. Everybody at some point has a level of ghosting. Understand something. This is another one of those things. Did you operate in good faith? Yes or no? Yes? Great. Shout out to Rick. Shout out to Rick. Did you operate in good faith? Yes. Did you put your best foot forward? Yes. Great. Then that's all you could do. The only time typically that people feel away and guilty about them being ghosted is when they know they didn't put their best foot forward. Is when they know they did a mess up. Shout out to Rick. Thank you. They know they did a mess up. They know that. They know they didn't put their best. They know they didn't put in effort where it was needed. They know they just let this person walk all around. They know they weren't direct. They know they couldn't communicate. See, and part of you ladies, honestly, the biggest problem with this, whether it's ghosting or anything else, It's your communication. It's your communication style. Many of you have terrible communication. Ironically, many of you went to college for communication. Is that you? Did you go to college for communication and you can't communicate properly? Who de-influenced you about your communication technique? Who tore that thing down? You did know how to communicate. You could, by your communication, you can either motivate somebody to want to do, or you can demotivate them. And many of you have fallen into the category of demotivating because you don't communicate at all about how you feel. And if you're going to be out here, you know what the funny thing is? It's funny. I talk to so many of you that boil up inside, that boil up all this emotional energy, all this, and you never put it on the table. And then they, whoever it is, has to pay for your internal processes not being able to put words on the table. They can't read your mind. And I'm going to also get into it because I was going to do a whole video about this. And maybe I still will. I ain't going to lie to you. Not all of you. This doesn't even talk about all you. I'm talking about a group of you, and you will know who you are when I say it. So many of you ladies are operating like men. And you wonder why you attract weak little nussies. Because you're the dude. You are the man. Take control now, boss. I'm just going to call you boss moving forward. All right, boss. All right, go ahead. So many of you bottle up your emotions, even though you really don't want to. Shout out to Ricky for the super chat. Much love, Rick. So many of you don't know how to explain things. You don't use your vulnerability, which you've always had, and then you just lost it. You don't feel like you need to be doing anything when it comes to putting yourself first or forward. Vulnerability is hot, and it is your power. And the more you can use that, the more he will feel like he can be frame here. It's not your job to make a man a man. It's your job to be who you are. And you ain't a man if you want a man. I'll be very direct about this one. You play the role of man. You sit around and you act like nothing bothers you, da-da-da-da-da. And everything's bothering you. And then you let loose at some point, or you just ghost, or you let go, or you show frustration. You need to learn how to communicate. That's your power. That's your vulnerability. Your humility is based in this. This is the thing that he finds so attractive about you, and you forgot how to do it. Some of you didn't even learn how to do it. Learn how to be a boss. I don't mind bosses, but understand something. Every boss girl that I know, by the way, everyone wants to get checked by the type of dude that they respect. They don't want to lead the relationship. They don't want to be the boss of the relationship. They don't want the responsibility of the relationship. And if that's the case, understand. No problem. But the type of dudes you want may not even see you at that point. You may just attract a nussy. And that's okay too. The art of communicating your vulnerability is priceless. Priceless. It'll make a guy adjust just like this. But so many of you want to be such hard shells, you forgot. You become a hard shell, you attract weakness. It is what it is. Those two things, we live in polars. Yin and the yang. And part of what you're attracting is a part of you. It's just not obvious because sometimes you attract the people you say you don't want, but it is who you are. If you're hard, you attract a little softer. Masculinity loves femininity. Femininity loves masculinity. They're meant to be. Now, that might not be your cup of tea, but that is what it is. And I'm telling you that the more you can learn to sit in this level of vulnerability and communication styles that are open and honest and forthcoming and put your heart out here for a second, the minute he will start to adjust for your needs. He can't adjust to your needs if you're a cold ass rock. There's no needs to adjust. You're just another dude in the friend group. He might as well be sending you pizza and saying, let's go watch a game, bro. Let's go get a beer, man. Let's go get a beer, boss. Let's go. Let's go watch a game. You're my guy, my dude, my bro. Are you that? Are you my guy, my dude, my bro? That's right. That's right. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Because if you are, God forbid, but you will be attracting dudes that are in their feminine. You want to do it in their feminine? I will tell you exactly how to do it. Just become the boss, the hard rock shell that nobody can help, assist with, or add any value to. And you can lead a relationship with your soft guy and his soft guy era, and you guys can go out and live your life. Don't forget to get on one knee and get him a ring. Do not forget to get his mani-pedi done before the wedding, by the way, too, because he's going to need that. He's going to need that. Because he ain't going to do it. Not anymore. Not that you're the boss. You can be the boss. You can get that for him. He needs his mani-pedi. By the way, I have no problem with his soft guy era. I love it. It's a reflection of you. It's a reflection of you. You know, I love to see a guy in his soft era. It's a reflection of all the hard girls that they've been with. It's like, yeah, I might as well. Well, who's covering the tab tonight, Jed? What do you mean who's covering the tab? Jenna. You know Jenna. Girl I've been seeing for a while. Yeah, she helps me out when I need from time to time. Shout out to Dane. Wait, Danis? Shout out to Danis. Damn, I know we talked before. I just forgot your name, girl. Danis. Dana. Shout out to Dana for the super chat. Much love, girl. Shout out to Dana. Give her some dang. I will drop the workout routine in a second, but let me just finish my little kinky dink. But understand something. You want to birth your soft dudes. I don't mind that. But I would tell you something right now. You are going to push away the men that you want in your life that hopefully will take a little bit of charge over your chaos. They're not going to be around for that. No. And you can bet the house on that one. You don't believe me? Give it a test. Give it a test. All right. Before I jump even into my next topic, because I got topic after topic here. And I might even adjust these topics. This is why I do the live show. So if you want a different topic, put it in the chat. Number 2, if you want to call into the stream tonight, understand one thing, and one thing very, very clear that holds the highest importance over everything else. If you want to call in, the link to call in is right there. It's in the StreamYard. It is pinned in the chat. You can't miss it. That's the link. When you hit that link, you enter backstage with moi. And that was not a French kiss, papa. Or it's in the description. That's right. Or it's in the description. You can hit it from there too. But if you want to call in, that's how you get in here. Topic: unchecked baggage. All right. Shout out to Heather. Listen, baggage. Understand something about baggage. I'm going to go in about baggage for a bit. Here's the thing about baggage. Everybody has it. Everybody has some sort of history, experience, baggage. Baggage is a very subjective term here. I just want to be honest with you. It's not necessarily just experience. It could be things too. But for this sake of this conversation, we're going to talk about experiences. Everybody's been through some shit. I've been through some shit. I'm sure many of you have been through some shit. It comes along with the territory. Who just did the 20? Oh, was it Rick? That was 2. Thank you. Shout out to Rick. Somebody else. That was 7. Everybody has baggage. Understand that. It's a part of the game. But nobody needs to put up with terrible baggage just to sit on the same flight as you. You might have went through some difficult stuff, difficult shit. You might have went through some hard times. No problem. Mia, I see you. I'll get right to you. 1 second. But understand, nobody has to understand where and why this baggage even exists in the first place. They don't know you that well. They don't know you, matter of fact, at all. So if you're going to bring your baggage on the first date, you might as well take the L out of lover with this one. Take the R out of rover. Sit, shake, kiss. Sit, shake, kiss. You know that's Rover. You know that's Rover, man. You know it. Hello.
Hi.
Mia.
Yes.
Mia. You know what that reminds me of?
I don't know.
You know that song?
Yes, I do.
You do? How do you
Yes,
know that
I
song?
do. I think it's a commercial.
Chia.
Yes,
one?
exactly.
Yes, we do. All right, we're on the same page. All right, Mia, what's going on, girl? Where you calling from?
Toronto.
You know, what's funny about Toronto?
What?
I get so many people who book with me from Toronto and who call in from Toronto. I don't know what it is about Toronto.
It's
I
a
need to
tough
make my
life
way to
right out
Toronto.
here. It's a
I gotta
tough
make my way.
life.
I see. I gotta make my way to Toronto. All right, Mia, and how old?
40.
Okay, cool. What you got for us?
So any tips on how to navigate going to like singles event where it's more beautiful women than and maybe handful of eligible bachelor. And oftentimes it's kind of like competing against so many people for like 5 guys. And so like is there even a point? Or do you just like walk around trying to find like hidden gems?
So, you know what's funny? You mentioned this because I was just having a conversation with a friend of mine earlier, and we were talking about this very topic about singles events. And when you label them dating events, see, many guys don't go to those for 2 reasons, 2 big reasons, and most of the time they fit in these categories on why they're not going. Number one is they're demotivated to go. They don't find an interest in going to. It's kind of humiliating in their mind. There's like, why do I have to? I'm not going to no dating event. Put my name in a hat. If I get chosen, I get chosen, and then I have to go. It doesn't seem like a good event for many guys to go to, especially now today. That's just how they see it. I'm telling you. They say like, well, why am I even? I'm not doing all that. I think they're a little demotivated because social media is, and everything else, everything what they see, they're just like, I'm not going to do all that. And the other version is that I think that in general, I do think that the idea of a dating event for a guy it doesn't seem that appealing. It seems too orchestrated.
So that makes sense why there's more women than men.
Well, yeah, I think that women go there hoping to find like a really great piece of gold. But I don't know any one of my friends that says, or any guy I've met that's an adult at that point say, I'm going to go to a speed dating event. I hear women talk about it because they want to meet good guys. But when they go to these events, it becomes a reflection of some kind of weird fraternity or something without the guys.
But how about if it's just like a regular like festival or party or whatever, and there's maybe a handful of guys there? It seems to be getting a lot more attention. Like, is there a point to even try to talk to them? Or
Of course. What are you talking about?
like if they're already talking to someone or someone's
What do
already
you mean if
talking
they're
to
already
them?
talking to somebody?
Like if some girl already approached them, like, because obviously there's not that much and in this kind of like parties or whatever. Like, do you even try? Would it even make sense to still compete if there's like 5 girls trying to get their attention?
See, here's the thing with this, right? It's a lot. Yes, it is competition. By the way, guys compete all the time for girls. They just know when to say, all right, they just do it more directly. Their competition is a little bit different from your competition. Most of women's competition is actually, most of you guys think that, oh, these girls do so much. They do nothing. They barely even give eye contact to guys. So I don't know what kind of events you're talking about. I know I never see girls even look at the guys they like. You think they're going up to guys?
I think so.
You go up to guys?
No.
Correct. And you're just like every other girl. They don't go up to guys. I'm not even saying you should need to. I'm just saying they don't do it. So in what line are you competing with? See, guys cast nets. That's just what they do. That's their style. That's their only style that works for them. They don't pick one girl and hyper focus on one person. They might be more attracted to one person. They spread their net because they want to know who's interested in them. That's the whole point. That's why they cast nets. That's why they shoot shots of 10 shots at once, because they need to go with the one who likes them too. It's worth them spending their money and their time on. It's just not worth chasing a girl that doesn't like them. So yeah, I understand what you mean by the events and why men really don't go. I personally, if I were you, I wouldn't be investing into like speed dating events. I think the world might go a little bit more to like things that are not obviously about dating, but they're obviously an undertone of dating, right? So like mingles and run clubs and those things are probably more like a higher success rate. I just find that the guys will go to those more because they have the freedom and they're not under some like rule set of what a guy needs to do or who's going to get selected by who. It seems very weird and odd.
Okay.
So I think if you start doing those things, yes, I think at those places too, I definitely think you should go and have conversations with guys. And really, honestly, that just really involves you going up next to them and just saying hi.
That's it, eh?
Yep, that's it. That's it. I mean, what have you ever done that?
Not really. As for direction,
You've never just said, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
not really. Okay, I'm working on it. I'm gonna work on it next time.
Okay. Well, where do you go out?
Like I do festivals and go to the gym. Like I'm gonna try to meet someone in the gym, I think.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Okay,
working
cool.
on it.
I'm not opposed to the gym. Many people are opposed to the gym because they don't want to ruin the gym experience if it doesn't work out. But I'm not opposed to that because it's a place of commonality. Yeah, it may not work out, but you can be adults. Who cares? Happens.
Mm-hmm. Like if I give someone an eye contact and they don't look back, does that mean they're not interested?
Not necessarily, because if I were to really ask you some deep questions about this, I would tell you that most women don't even give eye contact even when they think they do.
Hmm.
And by the way, this is not eye contact. What I just did there, that little glance, that right there is not eye contact. That's just you scoping, and he so happened to get in your way. That's not eye contact. This is eye contact. That's eye contact.
Okay.
You see the difference?
Yes.
You did.
Kinda. Yeah.
One seemed a little more intentional, like you caught her eye, and the other one was just you were in her peripherals.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that next time.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Appreciate you calling in, Mia.
Okay. Bye now.
Bye-bye. Shout out to Mia. Mamma Mia. We got the Mia, the Mia, the Mia. She was sweet. Shout out to Mia. Yeah, I like that. Said I feel like I do, but they don't look back. Listen, ladies, I will tell you something right now. I understand. Some guys, not the kind of guys you want, but some guys are really afraid of everything. They're afraid of the world. Oops, the world's going to come after, oh, I may take an L here. I may fail there. That's some guys. I don't think that's a majority of guys, but I do think that's some guys. Yes, you are right about that. Sometimes that happens. But a vast majority of the cases, the vast majority of the times you run into guys that you like or that you're interested in, you don't send any signal to them. Now, not a full blame on you. It's just your life. That's why I'm telling you about it. You want to bring somebody into your life, be a little bit more inviting. If I was talking to a guy here, which I've had 2 sessions today with 2 different guys. If I were talking to a guy, I say, bro, you have to go get what you want. You have to open the door. You have to approach her. Be open. Let her be open a little bit. You have to start good conversations. Be a little witty. Crack a joke. Make her smile. Make her giggle like you're poking her, but you ain't touching her. That's important. But because I'm talking to some of you ladies in the chat, I'm going to tell you it's very important that you leave openings. Your store must be open for specific customers to come through that door. And if it's not open, you're making it difficult. You're making it difficult for no reason. Sometimes I feel like I'm staring instead of looking. How do I check my RBF? Well, the fastest way to check your RBF is to crack a smile. Yeah, if you're putting a hole through his chest with your eyes and you look like Michael Myers, then yes, you do have an RBF. And I'm sick and tired of some of you ladies saying, I don't know how to fix my RBF. Yes, you do. Because you can do it and you can put on an act anywhere else. But when it comes to any man, nobody wants to do shit for no man. They want to blame their RBF. My RBF just got in the way. No, I don't give a damn. How about you need to be open and focused when you're out here. It's hunting season, man. And you need to get hunted. It's hunting season out here. It's hunting season, bro. And you ain't going to get hunted. Nobody's hunting you. And the reason I'm hunting you is because you got RBFs going from point A to point B. Not only is it extremely discouraging, it's very unappealing. RBF, man. Come on. Yeah, he should be making you giggle. Make her laugh. Tickle her with your words, man. Tickle with words. You know how it goes. 10 toes down with the tickles. I'm 10 toes down with tickling. What do you think of going to a speed dating or mingle is good? I just said in that on the last call. Listen, speed dating, I don't find success rates in that. I just don't. I don't think the quality of guys really go to speed dating, number one. But events are different. It depends how the event is marketed. A mingle, I like mingles because mingles is vague. Could be a mingle for anything. Mingles are vague. We like mingles. Mingles, Pringles. Understand that. We like mingles. But speed dating is different. It's too organized. It puts too much pressure. It's too much. And you want things to happen a little more naturally. Mingles sound more natural. They sound interactive to some extent. They sound like you have more control. Going to a speed dating event, you don't have any control. It's really about it's what guy finds that appealing? What guy finds that appealing? That's right. That's right. All right, let's do this. Yeah, shout out to Rick for that. Thank you. Yeah, y'all, listen, if you want to call in, you got to hit that link. I told you that. You want to call in, you got to hit the link. The link's pinned. It's pinned in the live chat, and it's also pinned in the description. Ladies, yeah, man, listen, you got to make yourself available, man. You got to make yourself available. And the problem I'm having with you is that you think you're making yourself available and you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing a diggity damn thing. You go through your whole day not open at all, only focused on you, just about you, what you got to get done. And only until 10 o'clock at night when you want to go meet up with your friends, only then are you open. And you still ain't open because you got your linebacker friends right there that are ready to block and hook every little opening right there. Give dirty looks, discourage guys from coming up to you, block them for you. You know how the deal is. This disgusting little linebackers that have no value in your life. Now, I'm not knocking, but some of them could be linebackers. Some of them could be linebackers. Because they blocking. Well, linebackers, they're tackling. They're hitting. Yeah. How to bring up the is this going well for us type of combo. 6 months in. Oh, girl. Reba. I can't really, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Reba, call in. We got to talk about this. Reba, call in. I ain't playing with you. You better hit that button. You better hit that. Yeah, hit that. Call in here. Come on. We need to talk about that. Come on, call up in here, girl. We need to talk about you waiting 6 months saying, hope this is going well. You out your mind? Get up in here. Come on. Come here. Come on, Rema. Come here. Come on. Sit on Papa lap. Everything's going to be fine. Call in. It's all in the audio. Call in. Come on. You. Get your silly little butt over here. Let me hear. Talk to me. Because I might have to save you from this problem right now. Come on. That's right. You can do it. Come on. Give you 5 seconds. Call up in here, girl. Let's do this. I got to tell you. Yeah, you might have worded it wrong, but guess what? Now's your time. Let's talk about it. I'm calling you. Oh, she doesn't want to call in, eh? Okay. I tried to give you the moment here because you wanted to call in and you said, how do we have this convo? See, now I can't even address it. And that's okay. I'm not in it. Hey, listen, I ain't scaring her. She already knows what this is about. She knows the kind of tidal waves that are over here. She's been riding, she could ride these waves. I feel safe with her surfboard. Here she comes. See, she knows. Don't worry. Right. I won't put you on camera. Nobody can see you. Nobody can see you. Only I can see you. But you can turn your camera off if it helps. There we go. Well, here we are. Here we are, girl. See, now we got some talking to do.
Yeah, I was actually not gonna call in because my boyfriend was gonna call me back, but I guess I have some time.
Oh, you got a little bit of time. He's slacking on his macking. All right. All right. So all right, let's make this quick then. All right, you're actually with somebody.
Yes,
Your
actually,
boyfriend?
yes. So I guess technically, yeah, we haven't gotten to that conversation, but family
Wait.
friends from when we were kids reconnected at the beginning of this year. Now we're seeing each other, and a conversation hasn't come up. We both have the intention,
What conversation hasn't come up?
like, I don't know, like, is there supposed to be a conversation?
About what though?
Like, or like, I don't know, like, are things going well? Are we both happy?
Wait, is he your boyfriend or no?
Well, he never like we've never said that word. I mean, I've mentioned like my boyfriend this in conversations, but never like, like
How
that.
often do you see him? How often do you see him?
I'd say every week, once a week, maybe. He's a physician. He's really busy, and my schedule's kind of busy. But we FaceTime every couple nights.
So once a week?
Yeah, once a week
For
when
6
we're
months?
off. In the beginning, it was a little bit more than that. It was like 2 or 3 times a week, but his schedule changed, and we've both been going out of town a lot.
So you haven't seen him much.
Not too much, but not like
So
too
you never had a
less.
conversation in the last 6 months that has to do with anything with commitment or not dating anybody else or any kind of that? Nothing.
No,
Now, why would that be?
but I don't know. I guess I just assumed, my fault on this also. Just assumed that he would bring it up or something. And I didn't know the exact words on how to bring it up in a good way because I'm not very good with my words.
All
And
right,
I
let's
didn't want to
practice.
like
All right,
make
all
it
right.
dramatic.
See, yeah, you need to you need to have a conversation.
Yes.
And not because I think he's doing anything or whatever, but you need to get on the same page. Wouldn't you
Yes.
agree?
100%.
Because if you didn't believe that, you wouldn't have made that comment.
Mm-hmm.
There's something missing here. I don't know why, but it is. And I think you need to have it immediately. 6 months shouldn't have been like this. How old is he?
Yeah. He's 35
And you're
I'm
what?
29.
Oh, yeah.
And this is also my first relationship of a sort.
Oh,
So
that's why. No wonder.
yeah.
How long you been watching my stuff or at all, if any? If any?
I would say the past month and a half, almost 2 months. It has helped me like
You might have missed
so
a couple
much.
things. You might have missed a couple
Yes.
things then.
I've tried to look back and watch and watch and watch.
Wow. So yeah, I talk about how to bring up the commitment conversation, but now that you're past the 6 months mark,
Yes.
it's worth it for you just to go in and say, hey, listen, doing 6 months, but we never really talked about where we were really going with this
Mm-hmm.
and where we're at. So we might as well just open the floodgates now.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. I didn't really exactly know the wording. And also, in the beginning, I did tell him like to start this out, we're both Muslim, so the whole dating thing itself is a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I did tell him in the beginning that my timeline, like my marriage-ish timeline, was about a year, and he agreed that that was reasonable.
Okay. Well, listen, because you guys share that, which is great, I think it's
Mhm.
important that you still bring it up along the way and see where you
Yes.
guys are at. So yes, you should do that immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
How should I bring it up? I don't want to say like I think I remember seeing in one of your videos not to say like what are we?
No, I mean, honestly, just do it like the way I just did it. Typically
Uh-huh.
there's ways to do it, right? And
Mhm.
sometimes there's better ways to do it than others. You don't give
Yes.
ultimatums. You don't do all
Mhm.
that. Typically, but I don't talk to people who've been in this for 6 months with somebody, and I usually talk to people when they're talking about relationship stuff, it's usually in the 3-4 month mark. I've seen
Yes.
them consistently enough, and we'll bring up something along the lines of, in their own words of, "Hey, listen, this is really kind of what I'm looking for, and if that's not what where you're at with us, no problem, but this is just what I'm gonna need." Now, I'm not saying that for you.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I don't feel like you'd say that anyway. So what I'm saying for you is what I mentioned before. I said, hey, listen, we've been doing this for 6 months. I just want to have a recap here and make sure we're on the same page. Make sure this
Okay.
relationship is going the way it is. And then the conversation opens up. And then you basically say, obviously, like, we're obviously committed, right? I mean, are we in an official relationship? Because I want to feel secure in what we have. And if you tell me no, I'll listen right now, because I'm surprised if you do. That's what I would say. Hello? Hello? R. He called. I had to kick her out because he probably called. He was like, who the frick is she talking to on some YouTube show? Is this the Benny kid? Oh God. She's getting advice from Benny. I better tighten up, man. Shit. You're talking to Benny. I'm like, God damn it. I gotta tighten up. Damn it. I thought she was just gonna stay in a room when I told him to stay in a room. Why should I be watching YouTube now? I gotta take her phone away from her. How'd she get into this guy? God damn it. That's not good. That's not good. I come home from a surgery and this is what I got to deal with. Her watching Benny online. I can't do it. I really can't do it. And by the way, I'd agree with him. I'd agree with him. If I heard my girl come in here, if I walked in the door and I heard my girl listening to me on the computer, I'd say, what the frick is that? Turn him off, man. I'm sick of this guy. Always talking shit. Turn him off. God, what do you even like about him? Kind of an idiot, kind of an asshole, in my opinion. But what do I know? What do you like about this guy? Yeah, I'd be like, yo, get rid of this guy. I don't want to hear him. So I get it. Man. I get it. Makes sense. She heard me. Okay, that's okay. She heard me. I didn't talk shit about it. I was just telling the truth. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Sorry, I declined the call, but I don't know why you still couldn't hear me.
Oh. Oh, no, you dropped off. So I was talking to somebody, but I wasn't talking to nobody.
Well, I saw your video still, and I saw you saying hello, but I guess, I don't know, my audio disconnected or
Oh,
something.
yeah, that's weird. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I forgot.
Well, we were talking about how you should bring this up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I was writing it down about
Oh.
ooh, see, that's the problem. I forget things quickly too. Yeah, so I definitely will bring it up. It's very late, but I guess better late than never.
Yeah, you need confirmation.
Yes,
You
I
need to
do.
get on the same page with somebody, because if two people are operating in good faith, there's no problem with these kind of conversations.
That's true. Yeah, and it's
No,
been
yeah, bringing it up is not going to annoy him. It's not going to get under his skin. He, if he cares about you and is operating in good faith, he'd be like, yeah, of course. Like, many guys go into this just assuming you're in a relationship.
yeah, and I think I just I've been working on myself and stuff too, so it's just been a little bit difficult. I get emotional and I'm not good at communicating, so it's just I feel like now I'm like, okay, now I really need to work through this and get this figured out now before it becomes a big issue for me.
Fair, as you should. I agree.
Yes. Well,
All
thank
right.
you so much.
Well, appreciate you calling in. All right.
Thank
Yep, there we go. Appreciate her. She was sweet. She was a sweetheart. Mingles to the tingle. Mingles, tingles, and Pringles. What do you got to say about that one? Oh, yeah. Take me up, bring me down. Dun, 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 dun. Let's do this. Yeah. See, listen, when it comes to the commitment stuff, like I was saying before, you don't need to ultimatum this thing. That doesn't going to work at all for you. But you're 6 months in. I mean, 6 months in is 6 months in still. You know how it goes 6 months in. And yeah, okay, I get it. Being Muslim together shares a little bit something different. It is. It is. And yeah, you can make assumptions, but no, you want to be on the same playing field. You want to have the convo. Convo kitty. You want to be the convo kitty girl. You don't want to be over here and I mean, you don't want to be rock hard out here. Not you, pal. Yeah, are you watching Benny again? Turn him off. Had enough of this kid. Who do you think he is? Well, I think I'm giving your wife some good input. Not to her. I'm just talking in general. You know how it goes. No, I would never. I would never. Come on. Come on. Come on. What a flow state we enter when we talk about this kind of dicky dong. All right. Let's do it. Yeah, y'all. If you want to call into the stream, you already know the deal. I got to keep replaying this, keep saying this, keep replaying, keep saying. Then you got to hit the link. It's pinned in the chat. Or you can ask me a question in the chat. I'll answer it too, by the way. I want to give this time to y'all. Anybody that's here, this is your time. So you got me where you want me. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You got me here. Do something with it. Do something with it. Don't hold me all day, though. Don't hold me all day. All right. I see you, Nix. It says your device is not connected. So I don't know why, but something about your device just has to be connected. You like listening. Well, shout out to Jess likes listening. Of course you do. Do something even if it's wrong. That's right. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Mary. Reham, what's going on, girl? I just got back from a date. Well, fantastic. Nix, come back in. Exit out and come back in because it says device not connected. So I don't know why, but it's not letting me choose you because it says no device is connected. So come out, call back in, and we'll get you going. Yep. How do you get someone's attention at the gym? I know the basics. I try as harder when I get a feel. Well, at this point, if you do the basics, PES, if you do PES, if that ain't working for you for whatever reason, then just say hi to the motherfucker. Why are we stressing about this? Walk past and say, hey. They will keep the convo going. They will do what it do. They will do what it do. Who? All right, Nix, you calling in or what? I just had you here. Now you're not here. Come on. Where you at? I'll give you another 30 seconds, Nix, and then we're going to close the chapter up. All right? Oh, is that you? You're on the way? Okay. Well, okay. She's on the way. All right. I'll give her a second. You know, YouTube has been a good developmental phase for me. It's going good. I'm learning a lot here. This is where it's happening. I like the live call-ins. I like the format. Still got to get used to the details in the back, but you get the point. Nix.
Hey, Benny.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Where was that accent from?
Johannesburg, South Africa.
The second South African tonight.
Oh, really? I missed the first bit of the show because it's quite earlier.
Yeah, that's right.
But
that's
it's
right.
my favorite thing to wake up to.
Oh, shoot. I love it. All right, Nix. So you're calling from South Africa. And how old?
Yes. 36.
Okay, cool. What you got for us?
So, Benny, I've gotten back into the dating scene recently. I've taken some of your tips on how to use the apps as more of tools instead of actual platforms, and it's
Mm,
been working really well.
mm,
So, I met this nice guy. We've been on a couple dates now, 3 dates over 3 weeks. First date was amazing, did a lot of the Tony touch, the Hannah Hook chip worked like a charm. Man even puffed out his chest. So, you are not wrong. Your first date tips work. So thank you for that.
Puffed out that
Yes.
chest to say, yeah, let's do this, mama. Come on.
100%. Cool. So first date went really well. We did kiss at the end of the first date. Then after that, things seemed to have changed a little bit in the dynamic. So he seemed to stop putting an effort to actually get to know me, focusing very much now on the physical side. And after date 3, he asked me to be his girlfriend over a text, which I find pretty unromantic. But I
Mhm.
don't know if I'm maybe putting my bar a little too high or if this is like normal, but it feels wrong. And I think I just need someone to like maybe tell me that my thinking is right. I did tell him that I am planning on dating with intention. In the beginning, he did tell me he was looking for something more casual, but he is open to seeing where it goes. So it's not like we haven't been honest with each other in that chat. But I just thought I'd get your thoughts.
Fair. So let
Yeah.
me clarify a couple things. How old is he,
Okay.
by the way?
He's 34, 2 years younger.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So he's 34. You guys have been on how many dates?
3 in 3 weeks.
3 in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
And
he
when was
asked
the
me for
last?
this weekend,
When was
but
the
I've
last
told
one?
him my plans. Last weekend. So very consistent.
Okay, so last weekend was the last time you saw him. What'd you guys do?
So date 1 went to a casino. He gave us some money to gamble. Then we went out for dinner and drinks. It was lovely. Date 2, we went to go watch a movie, and then just hung out a little bit afterwards. Date 3, we went for dinner, then went back to his place. No pancakes, but it was still nice, and that's it.
So at what point did he ask you to be his girlfriend?
After the 3rd date, the next day, he was like, "Oh, I've got a question for you." I was like, "Shoot." He's like, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" He's like, "I don't know what constitutes formal girlfriend these days." So I just said to him, "Look, I don't think I'm ready yet to make that level of commitment to you." You know, in the back of my mind, I was like, "Is this guy really asking me over a text message?"
Yeah.
Like,
That's a
where
little
we're
I
at
don't I
as
well,
society.
yeah, I don't well, there's two things, right? Two
Yeah.
things. Number one, I don't you're right, I don't love that text. I'm not here to criticize him, but that way he went about that, I don't like that. And also, for a guy trying to understand why a guy would want to press for that on the 3rd date.
Yeah, it's so
And
soon.
only two things come to mind.
Mm.
Now, why would a guy want to make things official 3 dates in? One is he does want the cookie quick.
Mm.
That's not the best way of going about it, but he thinks that maybe if you're solid together, then maybe that's the moment. Because I don't know that, but that's odd. Or number 2, he sees you as such a catch that he doesn't want anybody else to get to you. Those are the
But
only
if
2 things that can come to mind on why he tried to rush this.
But if it was number 2, do you not think he'd maybe give some more thought into how to do it?
Well, one would imagine, but no, it didn't look like he did it? So I don't know. What industry of work is he in?
He's in IT. He's a developer.
Is he a
So,
little
yeah,
awkward?
not
Is he
most-
social? Is he outgoing, introverted?
Look, I mean, as most developers are, he's obviously a little bit more shy and introverted. He's not a big extroverted personality. And when you're with him, it's fine. But I think in general, in life, you know, he's not as extroverted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Could do that.
obviously that plays a little bit of a role here,
Yeah.
but what did you say to him? You said you're not ready, and then what happened?
Yeah, so I just said to him, look, I don't think that I'm ready yet after this period of time to make a commitment to you like this. And then he said, no, that's cool. He understands, and we'll take things as they come, you know. And then I said to him, look, it feels like after date one as well, there's just been a lot of focus on the physical intimacy, and like it feels like you've really stopped trying to get to know me.
Mm.
And then he said, oh, that's understandable. Let's see how things go. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't like the fast conversion on his end. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah. Well, I guess
Yeah.
you will see it as they go. But he said he was looking for casual at first.
At first, when we had the initial chat around like sort of what are we looking for, like once you move off the app onto WhatsApp and sort of date one is set up, I just said to him, look, I'm really open with you though. Before we enter this dating phase, this is what I'm looking for. My intention is to find a long-term partner. I'm not too worried about marriage and kids, but my intention is to find someone I can actually build a life with.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm
And
dating.
do you like him enough? How much do you like him? 1 to 10, 10 being the most.
Benny, I think at this stage, it started probably initially when we were first chatting and like there was so much back and forth and banter. I was probably sitting at like an 8, and I'm probably down to like a 6 now. I'm not going to lie to you.
Why are you
It's
down at a
turned
6
me
out of
off.
curiosity?
This whole the way that he's been approaching the dates, like date one was really great, and I think it's hit a very high bar, and I feel like he's taken his foot off the gas in his efforts of getting to know me and courting me, and like him asking, it's probably the worst way you could ever ask me. I don't even have social media. So the worst thing you could do for me is actually ask me to be your girlfriend, whatever it takes. And I actually can't get over it.
Yeah.
Of how little you actually know me then. And it's actually a bit of a turn off. And I think that's why it's dropped. And I don't know if I can get past it. But like in overall, he is a nice guy. And I don't know if I should just get over this block in my mind and give him another shot.
When you say another shot, what are you referring to?
So like he asked me out on a date, but in my mind, I think I'm already starting to cut him off. And it's because I'm mentally blocked now, but like I know that I can turn it around if I really put my mind to it and just say, okay, cool, get over it. And just maybe it was just lapse in judgment. And you've told him now, see if he's willing to turn a leaf. But it's just so early to do this. Isn't it?
To do what he did?
No, for me to have to debate in my mind, like this should be the honeymoon phase when nothing he does is wrong.
Well,
or not.
Well, that's not true. I understand the
Okay.
honeymoon phase, but it doesn't mean that people mess up on things all the time. And people have different communication styles, different tendencies, different things they've learned from the past, different, whatever. So I'm saying to you do you like him enough to go out with him one more time is the question. And you don't have to, obviously, you're going to do what you want. But I tend to lean more on the side of I'm more pro relationship angle. And I'm also more pro, like when if things were going and one thing would have went wrong, that you kind of want to say, you want to, I'm always of the essence that if you want to put a stamp on close, like this case is closed, I feel like you have to put your best foot forward, and you made your decision based on every possible, thing, being like, yeah, I definitely don't want him. Now, if you get to that point, then I would say, yes, it's not worth it.
Okay. Well, I've agreed to have dinner with him on Tuesday. So.
Okay, you've agreed to dinner with him on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to go back if you're going to feel away after sleeping with him. If you tend to do that, or if you want to, I don't know. But if you do, and then he just says, I don't know if I want to do this. He's demonstrating behaviors that are a little this right now. Doesn't mean that can't ease out. I'm just saying I wouldn't do that with him right now.
I hear you.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Appreciate it, Benny.
Best of luck, and I hope Tuesday works out for you.
Thank you. Holding thumbs. Let's see. Either way, we're back in the game.
All right. Perfect. Love it.
Cool.
All right, Nick. Appreciate you calling in. Either way, back in the game. You know what, though? You know what? I like her attitude. She's got a good attitude. Yeah, she's gonna cut him off. And by the way, if she would have, okay. But I like her attitude. And I say that because, I talked to a lot of women. She's getting D on Tuesday, B1 said. Oh, damn it. Taco Tuesday, man. She's getting hit with burrito frijo. Oh yeah. But she's got a cool attitude. She's got a good attitude. And I think she's a winner. I think she's a winner in general. I can hear it. Sometimes I can just pick on my back. I could just hear it. I feel it from you. And she got that. She got that. Taco Tuesday. She's hitting up the burrito. Yes, exactly. Reham. It's Taco Tuesday, and then it goes to Tata Tuesday. Here's the taco, Tata, and it's Tuesday. If that's the case, I agree. Oh, shoot. Get off my arm, bro. All right. I'll keep y'all posted. Shout out to Nikki's. Nikki Tiki Takis. Over you, bro. Shout out to Nick's. Yeah, y'all listen. That's it for tonight. I went on my topics. I could go on deeper on different topics, but I don't want to rant too much. I want to keep the stream a little focused because I can do my rants. I just don't want to do my rants like that. She says, "Oh, look at this. Look at this." She goes, "I got blocked today on Snapchat out of nowhere and didn't do anything wrong. I just ended the streak with him. Met him a week ago for free pancakes." Free pancakes, then blocked on Snapchat. She said we were on a streak. Oh my bejeezy. Holy. Oh God. Somebody come and save her, man. Somebody come and save this girl. We're sorry, girl, but what the hell are you talking about? Snapchat streaks. The nerve of you. The absolute and utter nerve. You to come up over here talking about Snapchat streaks. Yeah, he's Snapchatting streaking that IHOP. Oh yeah, he got those pancakes. Give me that butter too. I want that Vermont maple. Give it to me. I mean, listen, somebody said lucky her. I'm sick of you too. I would think he was gay, prob. No. I love it. I find it hilarious that you ladies go to the fact that he's gay because he doesn't like you like that. Must be gay. I have to find a way to put down a man because I don't understand why he wouldn't like me. I just don't get it. Why would he not want to do this? I mean, he got the pancakes. He's got to be gay. This guy has just got to be a homosexual. There's just no other way for me to explain why he wouldn't like this. I want to subscribe to the service. He's got to like vitamin D. Because there's no way he likes these Virginia pancakes like that and is not wanting to subscribe to the service. What a flaming homo. And that's what you ladies sound like. Nah, Dana, I'm just playing. I just use your comment as a moment. So don't take it personal. What a flaming. Oh, God. See those flames? Tickle. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for tonight. We had a great time. An hour and 15 minutes of running in here, doing it right, doing it dirty. Now, I will see you guys Monday. Wait, I might not be able to do Monday. I'm driving. I have to drive somewhere Monday. You will see on my stories, I will put if I'm going to be able to do Monday or not, but you'll see on here too. You'll see if I have it reserved. If I can't do Monday, I will definitely do Tuesday. I will be traveling a little bit over the weekend. If I can do over the weekend, maybe I just do something. I'll put out a video or two on YouTube. But I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the super chat, all of you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for calling in. Anybody who called in and was vulnerable enough to call in, put their heart on the table. Love it. Love it. Respect it. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for tonight. And I appreciate, love y'all. You guys have a fantastic, amazing, rejuvenating weekend. Shall we? All right. Ta-ta.